And everyone said, amen, which means we agree. Verse 19, though, gives us our marching orders because he says, I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And I want to ask you, what have you been doing with the keys you've been given? You see, N.T. Wright said, the church is not a group of people who gather to listen to a preacher. It is a community of the kingdom, a signpost of what God intends to do for the whole world. In fact, the church lies at the very center of the eternal purpose of God, John Stott said. It is not an accident. It is not a divine afterthought. No, on the contrary, the church is God's new community. This is God's plan A for the propagation of the gospel and the furtherance of his kingdom. And look at what verse 15 says, that if any man's work be burned, he shall suffer loss. He will save himself yet by fire. Those who have not received Jesus will not be saved from fire. Why? Because Jesus was offering a way of escape that they did not take. That is your choice. God will not force you into relationship with him. But friend, if you are in relationship with him, your work, your ergon is the word here, your actions, your behavior, the journey, the mission of your life, is it just to check some boxes of success in this life, or are you thinking about the life to come? I want you to know that there's something happening in our community, specifically LA County, that is remarkable. Over the last couple of weeks, we've seen some horrific fires. And one of the things that I've been asked more than any other question over the last couple of weeks, as we've seen fires just ransack neighborhoods near us, and we all know people who were affected by them, is why would God allow something like this to happen? And I want to answer that. Oftentimes, we put all of our eggs, all of our hopes, all of our dreams in one basket. And I think sometimes God allows horrific things to happen in a broken world, but God allows horrific things to happen to show that this world is not our final resting place. And I want to show you that word burned it's a compound word, kaya, kaio, kaio meaning burned, and kata meaning down. It literally means to be scorched to nothing. Some of you have seen the videos of the before and after. This is Altadena, the flames just tearing through that community, leveling that community outside of Pasadena. This is Malibu. You've seen this. The beautiful houses on the coast, millions and millions of dollars, beautiful houses, now just wood and stubble. You've seen the beautiful houses in Pacific Palisades, the beautiful architecture and homes just completely leveled by the fire, the devastation that is just so remarkable. These houses are incredible, but now just piles of dust and ash. I just want you just to look at this and tell that, hey, life is fleeting. And when we see the Bible say that things in eternity will be burned and will suffer loss, the word suffer loss means to look back with regret, to learn the damage of, which you're now learning. You've seen the damage. To see something that has been lost. I just don't want us to get to heaven where every knee shall bow, Romans 14, and every tongue confess, and where everyone will give an account of himself to God and us not be ready. How do we get ready?